Hallo dames en heren, welkom bij een nieuwe video. Ik zet mijn geluid even wat zachter. Zo. Hallo dames en heren, welkom bij een nieuwe video. We gaan verder met ddlc. En ja, ik heb het even opgezocht. Ik heb ook een beetje Minecraft spelen als je de laatste video hebt gecheckt. Ja, dan gaan we gewoon lekker hierop drukken. Ja. Oh. Sorry. Ja, je hoort al, de muziek is een beetje anders. En ik kan het niet lezen. Tenzij iemand dit kan lezen, laat achter de reacties. Waarschijnlijk niet. Als je een annoying girl torn. Oké, dus het is basically gewoon een beetje hetzelfde als gewoon een beetje wel gewoon hetzelfde. Als toen we voor het eerst starten. Als je een annoying girl ran towards me in front of my arms. In the air like she's totally obvious to any attention she's might want to. That girl is blah blah. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friends you never see making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after that, I always feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the cross and let death will catch up to me. Oh shit, dit is toch... En het is weer gewoon normaal, alsof niks is gebeurd. Ik wou zeggen, dit is best wel lekker, deze van dan kun je gewoon nog even doen. Maar oké, even lekker naar deze, lekker naar de. Morning are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, wacht even, ik heb een beetje tranen in mijn ogen. Niet van een beetje huilen, maar... Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I'd always tell myself about it. Time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any club. I'm perfectly content just getting by the average while spending my free time on more games and anime. En dit is de perfecte combo. Trouwens, als je van de jullie wisten, ik kijk zelf ook een anime. Attack on Titan, ik vind het echt super leuk. Ik hou van Attack on Titan, dus... Ik kijk zelf ook wel van anime, alleen ik kijk het echt gewoon niet vanuit meer games speel. Ik kijk meestal YouTube, dus ja. It's always the anime club, but it's not like the Blue Cat. Would be any girls in that way. The school days is ordinary and it is over before I know it. Dat heb ik heel vaak. After I pack up my things to start back at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Collapse. There aren't really that interest me. Behalve the literature. Besides, most of them will probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but start with the anime club. Tim? Monica? Oké, dat is... Oké, ja. Jullie hadden het kunnen verwachten. Toen je vorige keer hier serieus jezelf ophangen, by the way. Zoek help. Nee, op z'n echt. Zoek help als je daar aan denkt. Oké? Goed. Ja, ik kreeg ook een mailtje van YouTube van dat daarom 18 plus is, dus. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to see you. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class as we had last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in my class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Ik vind haar niet echt leuk. Basically completely out of my league. Do I have my smile at you and feels a little. What did you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for someone supplies to use me for my club. Do you know where any construction paper are in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. We're in a debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't really... Oh man, ik ben zorgen geweest dat ik met mijn stemmen ga praten. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around here to make it club. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity. Publiciteit? And now, and how to prepare for your best. Ik krijg de hele tijd radio vol. Oh! I'd rather take something. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and spend something special about it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literary club. Literary sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 0 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Oh, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading or writing poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps a manga collection in the club room. Ik moet even gooien met ding. Sorry. Ja. Gooien met dingen. Wait. Really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literally too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, members are members a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey Dick, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, oh, is there any chance? Weet je wat, ik ga echt maar zo weg, ik ga gewoon de hele tijd Spaans pakken. Is there any chance of you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I don't know reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess. I could check it out. Well, awesome! Oh, but this... Oh, fuck, man. Ik moet dat wel weten met te raden. Oh. Ik moet weer even alles gaan spelen op dit. You're really sweet, dude. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I look for the materials another time. You're more important. I don't think so. Ah, mijn oor. We wilden mijn neus naar en nu krijg ik last van mijn oor. Vaker hoor. So, and thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and... Oh, ik heb mijn bril even afgedaan, want mijn bril is een beetje vies. Wacht even. Laat me even mijn bril schoonmaken. Want zonder bril kan ik niet zien. Ja, ik heb ook lens, alleen die heb ik nu geen zin om aan te doen. Dus als je er heel even geduld kunnen hebben. Kan ik er wel. What is so still mine? Oh, deze is echt geen adem. Precies, Peter. I timidly follow Monica across this. Oké, ja, ik ben weer even terug. En ik hoor geen muziek en dat vind ik kinda creepy. Follow Monica across the school upstairs. A section of its school I rarely visit being generally used for third year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Okay. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Net zo is het natuurlijk wel eens. Trouwens, we kennen natuurlijk. Ik weet de naam al. Way to kill the asses, man. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, team. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. All inside here. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sword. With the name is apparently Natsuki. Is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri will appear comparable, more mature, and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into him in the classroom and he decided to check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't you tell me to let me know in advance before you brought in about nieuw? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I did forget that, but I just happened to run into her. In that case, should we at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Yes, we can sit down too. The girls have a few desks arranged from the table. Yuri walks into the corner and opens the closet. Will, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take next seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised you are with more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Let's put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. We have to work really hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. And it makes cool events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Oh ja, trouwens, daarover gesproken. Ik ga naar de vierde, ik ga examenjaar in. Examenjaar. Examens, leren. En ik ga op vakantie, dus komen binnenkort. Ik denk niet dat er veel video's deze vakantie gaan komen. Ik probeer natuurlijk wel zoveel mogelijk, maar het ligt er ook aan of ik zin heb. Oké? Well, I guess Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Wacht, hold on. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't mind lectures. don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that you know. I believe you. Well, the end really might not be the best time for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles himself in relief. So, Tim, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, consider how little I've read this past few years. I don't really have a good way of answering that. Okay? But it requires Mr. As you can ask those person. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Ugh. I spoke without thinking, how to see your assessment. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces her reality with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship by them is amazing to me. When telling a good story in such a world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on. Clearly passionate about her reading, she seemed to reserve, but timid since the moment I walked. And it's obviously that, by the way, but it's obvious. By the way, her eyes light up and that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Starts with deep, psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely show your view. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ik heb het wel boek over gapen. I read the horror book once. And there's the press. Something I can relate to the women of ik ga even gas water pakken. Kom zo terug. Ben ik weer. At this rate, you might as well be having conversations with a rock. I didn't expect you from you, Yuri. It suits you. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think, it takes me another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror! Nobody asked. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Yuri started over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Suki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last week's off meeting. It looked like you were making on a poem called Don't Just Say It Out Loud. I'll give that back. 5. Fine. Suki, you write your own poem? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! That's a good first surprise. You wouldn't like them! I'm not very confident writer yet. I understand how you Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing you even the deepest reasons of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set example and help them feel confident enough to share hers. I guess this is the same for Yuri. Sit silent for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Not Yuri. This story. Let's look at your request to go on Mark. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then the next time we meet, we shall share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I decided to take my responsibility of Vice President after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Tim? Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now we've reached the most important topic. I plan to come forth with a thing. I never said I would join this club. Monica, you have convinced me to stop by, but I never made an actual decision. Still, other clubs look around and it is my train of thought. After you step back dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchanged I guess I need you to tell the truth then. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if you don't find them all before the festival, I am the first against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear decision like this? I would feel terrible letting down the situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I joined the literary club. Humbled by the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Tim? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really scared me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left us after this, if you really just left after this, I would say be super pissed. And your hair is so ugly. Tim, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I do everything to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring in the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks and look at me once more. Tim, I look forward to seeing you how to express yourself. sorry, because I love life. Yeah. Sorry, ik ben een beetje dorstig, dus daarom is de stilte valt. Of ik ga, of ik denk. Can I really impress the class star Monica with mediocre writing skills? Her writing feels exciting, welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls just continue to chit-chat as you replace up the t-shirt. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. What? With that, I depart the club room to make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between these three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. I will really be happy spending every day after school with the literary club. Perhaps I still have the chance to approach one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make most of my circumstances and sure before I will find time. And I guess I start writing a poem tonight. You have a special poem. Would you read it? Yes. Okay. Jumpy Mouse Infinity. Video to the plus. Yep. Defeat. Party goes on. Jump. Rainbow. Scars. Oh, play. Ja, scars play. Lol. Eigenlijk zou ik er niet van. Toki Toki. Death. Oh. Click. Notification. Shoot. En nog een. Sorry. Maar we gewoon doen zoals vorige gewoon. Ik dacht dat we de poems gaan lezen. Hi again Tim. Glad you didn't run away unless. Nah, don't you worry Monica. I always come back for you. Eigenlijk voor jullie, okay? This might be a little space for me, but at least keep my world. Well, I'm back to Literature Club. As the last to come in, so everyone else is already in now. Thanks for keeping your promise, Tim. I hope this isn't overwhelming a compliment for you. Maybe you dive head first into the literal when you're not extreme to it. Oké. Ja, verwacht maar dat hier over quiz ging komen. Maar dat hoort allemaal bij de game. Dus. Oh, come on! Like you deserved any slack. Already had dragged the time on Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then now you won't see the end of it. Natsuki has a have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club room. Waarom? Dat was weird. Als ik een vuistje stel, is het straks zeggen Monica en manga. Manga is literally Natsuki volgens mij. I'm sorry, Tim. I'll make sure I put comfort in first, okay? Just use Natsuki with it disposable. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up doing? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something that if you ask. What? Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget that I said anything, I guess. I know it's not that, Yuri. I want you to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that should really help me get started with something you might like. Your reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked about the book and thought we might enjoy it. It's shorter to read, so it could keep for your attention if you don't usually read, and be good, you know, discuss it if you want. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thanks. I definitely read this, and she doesn't take it. Whew. Well, you can read it in your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. And that's it for 17. I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be in that case. Their face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice their intense expressions she is waiting for his chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is roaming around like in the classroom. I heard Natsuki expression aside from within the closet. She seems to be nice for something. Approach in this case. We're looking for something in there. Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping a collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up for you? Natsuki starts some stack books across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of the things where you can't admit your way into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bringing it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written in your face. What's this supposed to mean? I see. There's a loan for manga. Admits a stack of various books on the sides of one picture. Curiously, I pulled it out of his head. There it is! It's a business ceremony. Never mind. He turns to the box manga, slips the volume right into the middle of the seat. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I got close to the box to see it mirroring. Perfect girls? This series I've never heard in my life. I promise me it's either way. Out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. Hey, I wasn't judging at all, anything. I didn't even say anything. It is a tone of her voice. But I tell you one thing, Tim. Okay. In fact, this is the first one to take one walk. I can show exactly why. I still don't know. It's exceeding mom. Don't you just stand there? What? Als ik grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Ik kom uit. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the window still. She pats on the ground next to her single me to sit here. Wouldn't the chairs be more comfortable? Take my seat. I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's either because the closest together like this. Don't you just say that. You'll make me feel weird about this. Sorry. I didn't expect this close being to your ear. Not that I can't say particularly bad thing. I opened the book. Only a few seconds before Netsuki once inches closer, reclaiming the person's space. Hopes I would notice. I can feel appearing to your shoulder much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since you read to the beginning? You don't go back flat through all the volumes every now and then. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Hello. I'm about to, but nothing really happens today, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like about a bunch of friends in high school. Typically slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's still rare writing to be entertaining enough to make up with the lack of plot. Are you sure it isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun to start. Sometimes you want someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series to enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not? Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share a manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. I just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring up without telling me all like. Still haven't grown out of it yet. Makes me want to punch them in the face. Same. I know I'm those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into. I'm already kind of loose, so I guess I gravitate toward the other losers over time. But probably for something like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even get into my own room. My dad would beat me shit out of me if I found these. At least, it's safe in their club room. Jeff Monica kinda a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, that's not solved any of my problems. Maybe. But at least, enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Ja. Hij flipt de page. Ja, we gaan verder. We gaan hier verder later mee door. We gaan. Dit gaan we laten doen in de volgende aflevering. We drukken op save. Hold up. Oh, mijn stem zijn weg. Dus dat heeft hij dan ook gedaan. Nou, geweldig. Zo. En dan. Ja, zie ik jullie in de volgende aflevering van Doki Doki Literature Club. En ik zie jullie volgende keer weer. Bye bye.